Hi guys. Okay, I'm back. So I did the first half, which was the Gonal-F injection, and I prepped for my Menopur. I hope it comes out. I'm not sure. I think it's processing. I think next time I'll probably have to do it on my MacBook itself through the iMovie. So I don't know. But anyway, so I'm just about to begin to take my Menopur. Um, so like I said, I use the Q caps, which work better for me, and I've drawn back on 1 millimeter or 1 cc of air in the syringe, and I'm going to push that into the bottle to make the drawing of the solution a little easier. So I'm just going to turn this around a little bit, and you can focus there a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, so again, just gonna push the air into the vial. Then I'm gonna turn it upside down and draw in 1 milliliter of the solution. Okay, so there we are, and the liquid is in there. So I'm gonna hold that, and I'm gonna twist this off as I keep my 1 milliliter in the syringe. Oops, there we go. Okay. So I'm taking out the water, the dilutant that comes with the Menopur bottle, and I'm going to use the Menopur powder and mix that to reconstitute that. Again, I just place the Q cap right on top of the bottle and slowly puncture the stopper as so. So it has a nice tight fit. I'm now going to push the 1 milliliter of the solution into the Menopur bottle. Okay. Just turn that a little bit with my fingers and swirl it around a little bit just to make sure that all of the powder has been absorbed and diluted with the water, which it has. Look good so far. And everything looks well mixed. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm supposed to keep the stopper pushed down. So now I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to pull out the 1 milliliter of the Menopur from that vial. And as you can see from up here, the Menopur is slowly absorbing into the syringe, or being drawn into the syringe. So there's a little bit of air in the syringe there. I've drawn back enough to make sure that all of it has been removed from the vial. And as you can see again, the Menopur bottle is empty. And there's nothing left in there. So I'm going to remove that. And that's it. So nothing remains in the Menopur bottle. So like I said, for some reason the Q caps work much better for me. I was having a lot of trouble with the actual mixing needles, so I like the Q caps a lot better. So as I keep that pulled back and drawn, I'm going to use my second bottle of Menopur. And again, I'm just going to insert, I'm going to insert the needle right into the stopper of the second vial. That will make my 150 dosage that I am required to take. Push that in as so, and I'm going to inject that first solution into this second vial. As so. Again, I'm going to keep the stopper down, and I'm going to swirl the solution and make sure that it's being mixed well. Okay, everything looks good there. All looks well and mixed, and I don't see any pieces of powder still remaining. Everything looks like it's liquefied. Turn that upside down, and I do the same thing as the first process. So again, I will draw back 1 milliliter of the solution. Okay. Alright, so that looks good to me. So again, I drew back a little more than the 1 milliliter just so I can have a little bit of air there to make sure all of the medication has been drawn outside of the vial, out of the vial. So nothing remains in the Menopur bottle. At this point, I'm just going to twist off the Q cap since I'm done with my mixing. And here we go. Nothing left. All empty. And that can be discarded. So now all the medication remains in the syringe, and I'm going to add, place my 25 gauge needle. I can let that go because there's no more air pressure. Everything is all drawn back. Now take my 25 gauge needle. I will place that on the top of the syringe. And I'm going to gently tap to get any of the air bubbles which it looks like there's one there. Who's being a little stubborn. There we go. There we go. So once I tap on it to get all of the bubbles to the top, which it looks like is good there, I'm going to take off the cap and we're going to push up the plunger just to get the air and the medication out. Which again is mostly air. Okay. So once I've drawn my little bead of medicine at the top, then I am ready for injection. Everything looks good, and we're ready to go. Okay. So I did my Gonal-F on this side, and I'm gonna do my Menopur on this side. I take my second, another alcohol swab, and I will prep that area for injection. Okay, let that air dry. Okay, and now I'm ready for my Menopur injection. I'll try to get this as clear as possible for you guys. Again, take a little piece of my love handle, and here we go. And that's it. I'll leave that in there for a few seconds as well, just to make sure. All done. I'm going to recap that, unscrew that needle, and place that in my sharps container, as well as my other needle. Everything goes. Again, no bleeding, as you can see. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very proud of myself. Quiet Tanner. I'm just going to take another alcohol swab instead of the gauze and just dab, since I'm not really having any bleeding going on. And that's pretty much it for me.